Hey y'all, how you doing? I need open mind conversation today. Please do listen and don't mind the country mentioned. Just listen. I just need open mind conversation today. Okay? Okay, listen.
That Nigerians are just pretenders. They want therapy, just that most of them can't even afford it. I think this current generation, we got it wrong because we talk too much. We don't know when to shut up. Everything we're feeling right now, our mothers felt it, but they didn't talk. There was no social media.
I want to know what do you think? What do you think about that video? Those two statements. First one, Nigerians are pretenders. They cannot afford therapy. The question there is, do they really know what mental health is? And the second part of the question is the talkative part. I want you to reason worldwide. What do you think? Do Nigerians and most people at the third world country know what mental health is? From what I know so far, I will say for Nigerians and most Africans, they don't know what mental health is. In my own opinion, they might actually, so let me put it this way. For Nigerians, when you say somebody has mental health issues, to them, you are mad. Automatically, they are saying this person is crazy and they have to start avoiding you like sure banker. So that hidden signs about mental health that is not about you being crazy but you acting normal but you actually is going through mental health, they don't understand that aspect. So somebody may actually be going through mental health episode and not know it because they don't actually understand what it is. There's a very tendency that people start avoiding you, people will start like giving and other people sign, when you want to talk to people, they will cut their eyes and people will start avoiding you. So it doesn't help matter. So with this, I will say, do they know what mental health is? To a larger extent, no, they don't know. They need education at this aspect, So generally, Africans need education, re-education on what mental health is and the hidden aspects of mental health that they do not know. The fact that some people may actually in themselves be going through mental health but not know it, that they are going through mental health episodes, because what they acclaim or what they assume as mental health is not exactly the only aspect of mental health. That one is already an extreme case, but there are also other aspects of mental health that people don't understand. And you will see some people, when you are trying to express yourself based on things you're going through, based on mental health issues you're going through, you will see some people outrightly arguing with you that what are you talking about? Why should this be a problem to you? Because they don't get it. And parents, they are the worst people you will talk about that you are going through mental health. Education is needed in this area. Affordability. Is it affordable? So with this, will you be able to quantify if they can afford it or they cannot afford it? No, you can't, because they may be able to afford it, but they don't know what it is. So how can you be talking about affordability when somebody does not even understand what you're talking about? Okay? So, but generally, I would say therapy is expensive across board all over the world. So when you talk about affordability, of course, not everybody can afford it. Even in the Western world, if you're living in England, can you afford mental health? It is expensive for somebody to listen to you. All right? So the second part of that video, do we really talk too much? And the answer is yes, we do talk too much in this generation. But I will tell you the reason why. The reason why we talk too much in this generation is because when someone is over suppressed from talking how they feel or what they are going through, maybe to protect family, husband, brother, sister, whatever, to keep the image of the family or whatever, yet the treatment never changes, there is no improvement, that leads to mental overload. Yep, that leads to mental overload. And what happens with mental overload is that this person becomes very angry, very anxious, anxiety, because they believe in them. Yes, these people are still deeply hurting them, causing mental damage, anxiety, depression, anger, hurt, a lot of packages that is exactly what we call mental health issues, and this person may not know it. When this mental overload continues, at some point, this person will explode. It will get to a point where this person will not be able to take it. They would want to pour out, to talk to someone. And once they start opening their mouth to talk to someone, it becomes oversharing. They will be oversharing because it is mental health issues. So this is an aspect of mental health that is not being talked about so much, that, or maybe it's not yet observed, that it leads to oversharing. Once the person finds a release, they often start over releasing, even to the wrong person. And that's talkativeness. And the fact that in this era, some people don't actually know whom to release to. They can set camera and start talking because they don't really know how far that video will go. All they care about that moment is to share. So to you, it may sound like they are oversharing. To them, they don't care because that is the only exit point that they have at that moment. And you never can tell. So the difference of someone who went to therapy and perhaps to share at the therapy is that they are secured. But those that cannot afford therapy shares it online. Some of them get healed, some of them get damaged more, and some of them are smart enough not to post it. And the difference between someone that is not going through mental health issues, somebody that came from a healthy family, from someone that doesn't come from a place where they can get help, is that this person is allowed to talk about things that they are going through. That way they can express their emotions and talk about it, and it will get sorted. They will get some hug, they will get some love, they will get some trust. That therefore they cannot bring it outside to share. The only exception to this last point is except the person come from a family where talkativeness runs in the bloodline. So regardless of the love and attention or whatever that they receive, they will still talk because now it is not a mental health issue. It is a bloodline issue, which they need prayer to resolve. Okay, that's a special one. And again, she said, everything we are feeling today, our parents felt it. But my question is, how far? So many of our parents are on this app spitting it out. Parents that are over 60 telling you don't make the same mistakes that they made. That is to say, if there is social media, girl, they would spit it out. Maybe worse than us. Honestly, I don't think there will be any difference because this social media you're seeing here has been so many people's healing. So many people have met families that they never had or will never had met if there is no social media. So it is not completely bad, okay? And if we are honest to ourselves, or if you have opportunity to know how many parents that passed away without living their life, without fulfilling their purpose on earth, without even being able to share exactly how they feel, and they passed away with it because of what other people will say, because of the saving face. My dear, say how you feel. Say it, because you never know where your help will come from. Of course, do not overshare. I am only concerned in this generation about men, because sometimes when I was growing up, men are being seen as the stronger vessel. So there are things that will be, anyway, that will be story for another day. Let me not bring it in here. This is just a response to those two questions. So is this generation oversharing? Yes, they are heck oversharing, but it has become some people's healing, and it has also become some people's demise. And if there is social media, will our parents had done the same? Yes, of course. And it would have saved so many of them. So many parents are 6 feet without being able to live to the fullest of how they were meant to live. The same goes for the men, because there is so many things surrounding talking, and lack of support system unhealthy family, and you will believe me that the amount of what the toxicity family system, I don't know how to speak this grammar, hey, toxic family that is ongoing these days is unbearable. What the heck is going on with family today? We need to look into that. I'm telling you. As always, this is my two-coin opinion. I want this to be collaborative. What do you think? Just tell me your own opinion. This is my own two-coin observation in this, big world where we live in, and beautiful as well. Tell me what you think. I want to hear from you because this is very important topic. I'm so happy that I came across her video. Of course, there is a full episode where she was interviewed. You can look for it on YouTube. I don't know where it is. But this clip is enough for me to point out some of these things. I love you. Take care of you. Take care of your mental health. And we will talk about this more often. Okay? One lesson before I go. Before you press button, think about what you're saying online, think about what you're sharing, and make sure it's not going to cause damage for you in the future. And finally, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and put on the notification bell, and also share this video, and let's collaborate. That's the only way to support the channel. Bye.